Hi, my name is Shelby Williams. I am the CEO and manager of Crooked Tree Public Relations, located on 39 West Crooked Tree Street in Los Angeles, California. A little about me and the backstory of this company. I am 35. I have a husband and 3 kids. They're wonderful. And we live in the lesser part of Los Angeles. So it's very nice. I do work in the city. It is located in the downtown area of Los Angeles. It is nice and pretty, but it is crowded. However, backstory on the Crooked Tree Public Relations. I had a best friend in college, Taylor. She owned a store from the franchise Alter State. It was very successful. However, there came one day that she priced 2 items for 2 different people, and she priced one higher than the other, even though it was the same item. And what made that bad was the one she priced higher was a person of color. Now, unfortunately for this, this girl was a influencer for Instagram, and she obviously took it out of proportion, called her racist, and it went all over her Instagram, and then it got into the media and the news. And her company, her store, it was over. And it turns out later on that it wasn't even Taylor, obviously. It was the price checker, and it messed up, it glitched in some way. So it was never even Taylor's fault. It was the price checker. And I remember in that moment, we were both getting our communications degree. And I was like, I want to prevent this stuff because that is unfair. And it was not unethical because, again, it was not her fault. It was the technology of it all. So I had my master's in communications, and with that, I worked at NASA for about 10 years. And then I opened up my own public relations firm to help people like Taylor, so their business won't diminish as hers did. So the problem we have right now is that Dover Industries, I'm sorry if I got that wrong, they have their HR right now has a bad reputation with the public. Not within the company though. The company, we're good. Y'all good. So if you are unaware of what happened, there was a payroll issue, and some people were getting paid more than they were supposed to, and some were getting paid less than they were supposed to. Thankfully, it turns out there was no funny business. It was just the computer. It was a glitch. Everything was set, so that's good. We have that under control. So we know that it was not a person, it was the technology, and that is good. That's easy to prove that it wasn't a person. And so now no one can blame the company. However, the public still has a bad reputation because this got out to the public, the publicity, the media got with it, and it tanked y'all's company a bit. However, I believe that we can raise y'all back up. Now, number 1, we have to get every employee, and we have to have at least a 10-minute discussion with what happened and how they handled it. Okay, so we'll do that. And if I'm correct, you'll have about 200 employees. So that's not a terrible amount of employees. I've done more. I've had more to do. There was one. It was 1,000. It was 1,000 employees, and so it was rough. But it's only 200. So this can be done. And what we're going to ask and how we're going to go about it is that me and my team, they are trained. They're trained, and they all have law experience, so they know how to start off the conversation. Anyway, we are going to get their statement, and then we're going to get the statement of the staff, the HR staff, okay? All right, so we have that. We'll do that. Okay. And the second thing is that we need to get every employee, at least 80% of the employees, to agree that the HR staff has a good reputation, okay? So if about 85% of the staff that are not the HR staff can give a firm yes to them being a good people, they've never been manipulative or manipulated the payroll. This is the one-time thing. Again, it's a glitch, so it wasn't their fault. And we can bring that to the public. We can bring this to the news media, the newspapers. This is good. All right. Second, we have to get the IT involved. All right. So just to prove further that it was not the HR staff themselves, the physical being of them, manipulating playing with the payroll, we'll get the IT staff, all right, and then we will train them to give their statement, all right? Okay, so first, we get the employees, all of them except the HR staff. We leave them alone, okay? If I'm certain it's about 10 or 11, so the rest of the 190 employees will get, and we will get their statement. We will get their for sure statement that the HR has always been loyal, and that the company itself, me as the CEO, has never been, again, manipulating the system or laundering or anything. And me being a CEO, I understand the pressure of it all. And Kara, I can't imagine the pressure you're under. My friend, again, back in college when she had her store, she was under an immense amount of pressure, and it caused a lot of mental problems for her. Thankfully now she's good. But Kara, we're going to get through it, and I'll reiterate, we are going to get the employees, the 190 employees that are not HR staff, all right? And we're going to get their statement. We're going to get their opinions of the HR staff, okay? And if we can get about 80% of the employees to be on the side of the HR, things will be good, okay? And we can, and it may take time. It may take time to build up the company, but I am certain that it can, okay? Then second, we get the IT department to make sure, even though we know it was a computer glitch, to prove once again that it was the technology and not the person. And I really believe if we can get that, then it's golden. So do not worry. It's already been proven within the company that it was a glitch within the computer. So if the company can stay together, if they can unify and not break apart, your company will get back to where it was. However, if there's any division within the company, I can do all that I can, but it will fail. So be united, especially in this moment, and I promise you, your company will get back to where it was. It was so good speaking with y'all. I know this is a recording. However, I'm excited to be in person with y'all and to go over more of the curriculum, the criteria of how to fix y'all's company. All right, thank you so much for your time, and have a good day.